Hey Virgos, welcome to your messages for March. The spring equinox, it will be on the 20th of March this month. I've posted a video on my other channel for the full moons. If you're interested, check that out, guys. I've posted it to my community section. We've started with Soulmate reversed there. Let's see what's going on. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Okay, past life relationship. I feel like there's a disconnect between you and this soulmate. Chemistry. You might not be with each other, but you still feel pulled to each other because of this past life connection. It's never going to go away. You know, it's like I just told Cancers, like it's sort of like being in love eternally. Stay optimistic about your love life here. Okay, let's see what's going on in March for Virgos. I'll leave information in the description box for how to contact me. So check that out there, guys. Okay, so where there was once a disconnect, passion ignites here. Messages coming in, somebody reaching out, an olive branch here. I guess that's why the chemistry or this pulling back. This is somebody coming towards you here. Maybe you haven't met them yet. 10 of Pentacles, but you'll feel this immediate connection with them, like you've known them all your life. They're part of your soul family here. That's why it can indicate you've known each other in this life before, but it could just be that past life. There's a strong pull here. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This 10 of Pentacles, good time for you guys to focus on money. Okay, let's see. The moon here. The moon is actually in Scorpio currently. So this is a lot of hidden things and change coming your way. Things that if your moon is in Scorpio, you might be seeing spooky things, right? It's usually those with the moon sign in Scorpio that get to see a lot more. But this is saying there's something you're not seeing here coming towards you. It's basically like the Four of Cups, this combination. There's an offer coming in. You're not sure from who yet, but you may feel it. And that's because of that chemistry and that past life connection. You can just feel your soulmate coming towards you. You may spend the rest of your life with this person with this 10 of Pentacles here. It's something that can be a legacy. It's also a large sum of money coming your way. 6 of Wands now. Success and victory. This is somebody seeing your worth. This could even be a promotion at work that you're not seeing coming. Because somebody is where there was once challenges, there's now this openness. But with this 6, it can be related to the 6th house, your service to humanity. So if you've started giving back, then you can experience some wealth coming in at this time, okay? You may actually be famous or well-known or something like that with the 6 of Wands, but somebody is really attracted to you here, Virgo. So they're being pulled in. I'm not sure if you're aware with the moon there that how much they see your worth, how much they're attracted to you here. A lot of passion behind this. Let's see. Prince of Wands, so they're rushing towards you here. They're going to take action around the end of March, okay? This is the Aries energy. There's a lack of fire energy at the moment, so when we get more towards Aries season, then I can see this happening more than the beginning of March. You may have already met them at the end of February. If this is a new person, you feel instantly connected, but there's a lot of tension here, a lot of attraction. Somebody rushing into your life. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be somebody like that you never really forgot each other. Like, I can't get you out of my mind, even when you're not there. With the moon, even when I can't see you, you're still with me. There's still this presence here. There's still this holding on to somebody. There's still this optimism that, you know, things will work out here. And I feel like you might be right. This optimism will bring success if it is somebody from your past that you are holding on to. If you have this disconnect with somebody you consider your soulmate. For some, it might be like a family friend that you've known from childhood and starting a relationship with them. Or, of course, completely new because it's a general reading. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So it's trying to get back on track with your life and move it forward without letting go of the past or something here. Of course, this could be the soulmate that's doing this with you. You could feel this holding on to your energy, and every time you try to move forward and try to look for somebody else, you feel pulled back, like there's some sort of pulling here. Hopefully, if you want, it's somebody new pulling towards you here. And you're being directed here with this Ace of Wands. It's an opportunity to talk, to connect, to reach out to one another. So that's what we're seeing. Somebody is going to take this Ace of Wands and immediately act because they can't let go. It's like, I tried to move forward, I tried to do this, and I'm pulled back here. So they're weighing up their options. How do I act? Which way do I go? Eight of Swords, yeah, they can't get you out of their mind. Somebody has been waiting for you to either reach out to them. They may have felt like, okay, if we had an argument or something like that, you was going to reach out to them. And maybe you did in the beginning, but then stopped. You stopped putting in the effort here because nothing was working out. You wasn't getting nothing back here. We can see it's like being single, but my heart isn't here. My heart's waiting for somebody. If it's not you, it's this person who's holding on to you. If this is somebody new coming into your life, you are having like psychic messages between each other. So it's almost arranging to bump into each other, your higher self. So you might be thinking a lot like, oh, I need to go this place, I need to go that place, and overthinking quite a lot. But don't get trapped in overthinking. If you have an idea, like it just pops in your head, you know what, I feel like going to the park or something, go do it, because there's something here waiting for you. You just have to make a decision to follow your intuition here with the moon, your thoughts with the Eight of Swords. It's your intuition. It starts off as intuition. If you overthink it, it becomes the Eight of Swords. If this is somebody from your past, it's somebody obsessing about you. Oh, okay, they did this for me. I messed up. I want to reach out. No, I'll wait. That sort of energy. Where I'm picking up from you, like this forward movement, this abundance with the Ten of Pentacles, this optimism, like you're just listening to your inner self, your intuition. You're listening to this higher calling or something here and trying to move forward and being pulled. I'm feeling like something actually physically pulling on your shirt. Like I said, for those of you, if you have a moon in Scorpio, it's like a ghost tugging on you or something something's trying to get your attention here. Let's see. I feel like every time you think about them, if this is somebody from your past, you're like, nah, it was a waste of time, a waste of effort. This person's not thinking of me. And that's causing them to put one foot forward and then two steps back, because they're picking up on your energy that you're not wanting to put energy into them. Three of Wands. So some of you have been waiting better than others. So that would be like, I'm waiting for whoever's to come into my life. I'm waiting for my soulmate. I'm waiting for my abundance. And that's that trust, that Three of Wands. That's a better waiting energy. I called the Seven of Pentacles the negative waiting energy because you're thinking about somebody a lot and it actually creates blockages. So then you can't really move forward or backwards, right? Because we can't live in the past or the present. We can't live in the past or the future, just the present. You know, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Any extra messages? My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith. And that's what I mean. Those who have that faith there, they are just sort of skipping along and going to bump into something here. Those who are not so optimistic or maybe holding on too tightly, fearing that, you know, something might pass them by or something like that, they're getting trapped in this Eight of Swords energy. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separations are merely a call for help. So this person who's coming towards you, this Knight of Wands here, doesn't have to be fiery energy. They're just lacking motivation at this time. It's saying what they did was a call for help. It's their own trauma that needed healing. It's their own actions. It can be taken personally when somebody lies and cheats to us. But it was something that's going on within themselves, right? They didn't realize that they had these issues or this problem with intimacy, that if they got too close and started to feel feelings this deep, that they would be all absorbed. So it's like running for the hills over there with the Knight of Wands energy. They quickly came into your life, stayed for the fun and passionate bits, but when it got serious, 10 of Pentacles, when they started to feel that deep love for you, it scared them and they shot off there. I surrendered to a power greater than me. That's what they were scared of. This transition between a caterpillar and a butterfly. The caterpillar goes inside the cocoon and doesn't know if it's going to come out or whatever, but it comes out something beautiful, right? So they didn't know what was going to happen when they was going to come into this cocoon of love with you. Transitioning and change is scary for anybody. It's like they have some sort of childhood fears or, thoughts that comes to their mind when they put in effort with somebody, that I'm not going to be able to please them. So it could be issues with their mum or dad, and they said, I could never please my mum, and all I wanted was my mum or dad to love me here, and I'd work hard and then fail. So then I'd be shouted at, why did you do that, rather than rewarded for the work that they'd done. So they've brought this along once they got so far and they realized, okay, now I can actually fall, now I can actually get hurt. I don't feel safe and secure. When I am in alignment with love, the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. That's kind of what they needed to work out, that when you're in alignment, no matter how scary it may be to cross over to that other side or to turn into a butterfly, as I put it, there's nothing there but love and beautiful things and safety and warmth and building and connection with that 10 of Pentacles there. But for some reason, this had the opposite effect on them. It scared them, and they took 2 steps back from you here. And I feel like almost somebody waited for some time with the 7 of Pentacles, but it's negative waiting. So that also impacted how they translated the energy they was receiving from you. Not everybody knows how to translate that energy. So if you're worried and things like that, it may come across as negative energy to them, right? So it just pushed them further away with that 2 of Pentacles. When weighing things up, the energy felt more heavy than for them to return. Now, if this is somebody new coming towards you, they could very well have this issue that, a certain way of life, either, being the top dog, I don't know what the top dog is, but being a player or something like that has worked out for them because they've never had to change how they approach things. But when they meet you and they feel this instant connection of this past life and this chemistry, it's going to scare them. So I say you have to let them do it in their own terms, their own time. Can be that they've been hurt by love at a young age, so now they just have this energy of, okay, I don't need to be attached to somebody. But when they feel attached to somebody, they might even show it as quite obsessive or controlling behavior that they have going on here, and it might make you want to run for the hills because you've also been through this healing. But I think they're just overthinking the situation and worry because it's some sort of past issue here, maybe to do with the family, that needs the work, that needs the change from the trauma into the healing, from fear into love, right? And from this judgment that the family or the parents have made about this person, that they wasn't good enough, and they carry that with them. Any of us that are told this, because it can even be you that was told these sorts of things. The 8 of Swords, that it can be like, as soon as you meet somebody, it comes to your mind, this worry, I'm not going to be good enough. They're going to find out that I'm not that great. But actually this person views you as great, with the 6 of Wands there. There's just some sort of stepping back and fear that's going on within the relationship or soon to be relationship, because this person's coming in very quickly towards you. But the divine doesn't want you to miss this opportunity with the Ace of Wands. They want you to take it and embrace it. You could grow together here. You don't have to grow in separation. Sometimes we do have to grow by ourselves, single, separate from our parents, from romantic people, from siblings, from friends. We need that time alone, right, Virgos, in your cave? But sometimes we have to learn with other people. And because we do have to have that compromising and that flow of life, the ups and downs, that we can't get into a relationship and then everything's perfect, right? We genuinely have disagreements with people. So although this person may have some issues, the divine with the Ace of Wands there wants to say work through it together, right? I just want to see if any more cards jump out for any more messages, because I feel the divine wants you to embrace this. Yep, 8 of Wands. That's Cupid shooting his arrows, wanting you guys to go with the flow of life. Don't fear laws. You know, if you've just got up over a romantic issue and you had to heal yourself, or a business issue, you had to heal yourself and pick yourself back up. The 8s are about change, right? Transformation. So it's saying go with this. You know, without the ups and downs and the flow of life, we're flatlining. The divine saying very clearly, you need to take this opportunity, reach out with not just one hand, but both hands. This is leading to something very special and important here. King of Pentacles. So of course, this could, if you're cross-watching for a Virgo, it could be, this is the person coming towards you. If you are a Virgo, it may be another earth sign that's coming towards you, because a lot of the times people want to know what sign is coming towards me. But this is somebody who's experienced a lot in life and learned how to cover their scars with something shiny. So they might say, yeah, I went through that as a kid, but it was nothing. But it is actually something to them. And the deeper you guys talk, the more of a bond you'll make, but the more healing it is for them, because it's almost like you guys talking is like therapy. Realizing you're not alone, that, you know, this does happen to other people, and people do have even worse experiences than you, right? Gives you hindsight, bigger picture, seeing things from different angles. That's the main thing about our spiritual journey, being able to see things from other people's point of view, through other eyes and other experiences that maybe we hear about but haven't been through. And maybe we're lucky to not have been through those things, right? Because, I mean, some of the stories I've heard that people have been through, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but they were strong enough to get through. That's that King of Pentacles. Whatever you've been through, you were strong enough to get through. Because, you know, this is somebody who's been through the wars and has medals, and you've survived every worst day. The Chariot there. So it's time to move forward. Destiny now gives a helping hand with that, with the Chariot. And with meeting this person. It's like your higher self is trying to align you to meet this other person. So the Chariot there is destiny stepping in so you two can meet. Your higher selves arranging this meeting. And I'm telling you, it can be somebody brand new, or this can be somebody you already have a connection with via family, romance, friends, however, work. You may have met them many years ago, right? But they're coming back. And the Two of Swords there with the Princess of Pentacles, they have a tainted view on romance. They're in two minds. It's because they don't have all the answers, right? But who does? Why are they putting that much pressure on themselves to have all the answers to love? Or is it you, Virgo, that's saying, look, you know, I don't see anybody around. I don't really see myself putting myself out there. But you two having this conversation is very loving, very healing. It might even be an apology. Like, you might be shocked to find yourself apologizing, like, I didn't even know you was going through those things, or keeping those things to yourself. Now I see why you maybe even acted a certain way, or things like that, right? It could even be a parent and a child, that they finally get an apology from their parents, or you finally get an apology from your parents. And your parents are like saying, I'm sorry, I didn't even realize the effect this still had on your life. There's something major happening here that needs a closer look at, okay? 6 of Swords, but it helps you to move forward and them to move forward and leave the past in the past. And that's wonderful, right? And it brings us back to that positive energy and that positive forward movement, getting out of the rough seas, right? Always being in those rough seas and, you know, going through hard times and just expecting that every time, you know, that it's going to be hard. And you get to a point where you're like, I've healed that from my past. And I'm no longer looking at the world here the same way from behind a blindfold. Because what that blindfold is doing is making you look internally and making you go into your head and question, you know, like, okay, well, if my parents didn't love me, would somebody else truly love me? And it's like falling in love and then letting fear sort of tear you apart. So if it's not you, it's something going on with this other person. But you can grow together here. You're going to let your boundaries down and let somebody into your heart. And this can grow into something very strong. Surrender, you know, here to that higher power, that this is an opportunity not to be missed, so that you guys can be together, grow together, experience things together. And it's definitely here going to be worth the wait with the 3 of Pentacles. This is what you've been waiting for. Your ship's coming in. Abundance, whether it be love, whether it be money, whether it be healing family issues here. You finally get to be able to move past this and allow this abundance to come in. This is you getting into this alignment with the universe. And when you're there, your peace can't be disturbed. So look at this. Then there's like this smooth ocean ahead. It's not that we don't go through the flow of life anymore. It's that we don't worry when the boat rocks a little bit anymore. Your inner peace cannot be disrupted here. Something to think about, right, guys? Good luck, Virgo.